What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks WNBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks here to win some money over here on Prizepicks in the WNBA tonight. As always, if you have not checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' points, rebounds, and assists, points, combo props. We got the 3-point combo props, points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, free throws made, etc. Go and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money offer. Start winning some money over here on Prizepicks with these picks today, guys. And if you are going to be very serious, I do offer premium content packages. Those are cranking every single day. If you want access to every single one of my picks, all sports, all apps, the VIP member package is going to be where it's at. I also do offer lower tier packages for both Prizepicks and Underdog for MLB and WNBA. But if you check out the VIP, you're going to get access to every single sport that I cover, every single app, all picks, all tickets that I place myself immediately after I place them. I did add sleepers, so now we have Prizepicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Parlay Play, and Thrive Fantasy going on over there. Had some pretty good success. If you haven't checked out the community page of mine on the YouTube channel, I usually, I'll post when my VIP members and I cash in on a ticket I had posted. Had some WNBA cash over the weekend. Had a nice 10x on MLB due to a DNP from Yoshida. And then we were able to hit for a nice sweep as well with a $10,000 win since I last posted a video. So for myself. So check the premium content packages out if you're getting really serious. If you're just playing a little bit lighter, not as much money, you're just looking to have some fun. Completely understand that. That's why I provide these videos to you guys for free. All that I ask is if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It really does help me out if you enjoy the content. So let's go into it here. We have a 2-game slate here tonight. So we're going to break it down and talk about it precisely what I like. So going to give you guys one pick from each game. So we have the Seattle Storm taking on the Washington Mystics. This game comes in with a 157.5 over under. It is a 6-point spread in favor of the Washington Mystics. And the biggest piece of news here that we do have is that Elena Del Don is going to be out, which is obviously very significant. She's one of the best players in the WNBA. She's the best player on her team, which means she's going to command a lot of usage, of course. Go ahead and pull up my advanced metric sheets here. As far as usage leaders in the entire WNBA, you can see she's way up there with a 26% usage rate. So that's definitely going to open up some more usage for her teammates here. Breaking down the roster of the Washington Mystics, we do expect to see Atkins, Sykes, Cloud, Hawkins, and Hines Allen out there on the court. And most notably, look at the trends with no Del Don. We'll go ahead and pull them up here for you guys on the screen. Over the last 15 games, you can see Del Don did miss 2 games right here. The biggest 2 that are really going to see a bump up is going to be Walker Kimbrough and Hawkins. So you can see 31, 32 minutes, 31, 34, 37 minutes for Hawkins. And Tiana Hawkins is the player that I would like to discuss here today because she has been fantastic all around. We'll go ahead and pull her up here as far as what you're looking to expect. Over her last 5, specifically in the PRA category, she has been really, really good. Let's see. We'll go ahead and pull up Miss Hawkins here if I can find her. And you can see the minutes. Like I said, the minutes have been way up, 31, 34, 37 minutes respectively. And the production's been fantastic from her. You can see as far as how she's contributing. Last time out, she dropped 24 points, put up 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Time prior, a little bit more spread out. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 points. Time prior, same thing. 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 points. So she's been able to get the job done in multiple facets. And the minutes, like I said, are really what's sticking out to me here with no Del Don. You can see the 2 games prior, she was only playing like 23, 25, 21, low 20s to in the teens in minutes. So her role has taken a huge jump here with this team, with them dealing with some injuries. Once again, Del Don came back last game and then got hurt again. She's expected to be out for a few weeks here. I do expect Tiana Hawkins to continue to take advantage of her upgraded role as she has been as of late. We'll look at her last 5 game logs over here on Prizepicks in the PRA category. You can see she's getting the job done in a phenomenal way. She has cleared this in 4 of her last 5 games, averaging 22 over her last 5. Just kind of pulled it up for you guys. Everything makes sense. The minutes are being increased, obviously with no Del Don. And then the last thing that I would mention, I'll go ahead and pull up on the screen for you guys, is the matchup. Taking on a team, the Washington squad's going to be taking on Seattle. When we're looking at defensive efficiency, comes in 10th in the entire league with an 82.77 defensive efficiency metric. That's bottom 3. Really not good. Not to mention they're a pace-up matchup. So You're looking at the pace of the Seattle squad. They have a 98.65 pace metric, which is 4th best in the entire league, so they're going to play fast, whereas Washington has a 97.35 pace metric, which is 7th in the league. So obviously, when they're playing a team that has a faster pace than them, they're going to naturally have to play up to the opposing team's pace, call that a pace-up matchup. That should also help Tiana Hawkins have more possessions, more opportunity to be able to capitalize and cash in for us on this PRA prop today. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. Broke that down. And pick number 1. Going with the over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists here for Tiana Hawkins. I think I explained it pretty clearly. No Del Don, big usage bump. Del Don, takes up so much usage of this team. Obviously, she's going to have more rebounding opportunity as well, playing down low, and she's been showing it, getting the job done, kind of pulled up the game logs. Not only can she score, but she can get those rebounds and assists for you. So, we're not reliant on one category, and we know the minutes are going to be up there in the 30s now. So 18.5 seems like an absolute steal of a line for a player that we're expecting to get 30-plus against a Seattle opponent that really doesn't play much defense and against a Seattle opponent that plays a lot faster. Love this pick for pick number 1. Go with the over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Tiana Hawkins. And then pick number 2, we got another PRA prop that we're going to discuss. And it's going to be in the late game here tonight, which is expected to be possibly a blowout because the Las Vegas Aces are a very good basketball team. The Phoenix Mercury, not so much, with a 4-14 record. The Aces are 17-2, 169.5 over under. It is a 17.5 point spread in favor of the Las Vegas Aces. No surprise, the Aces continue to be without Candace Parker, which I do think is pretty significant considering how loaded their roster is with talent. I've discussed this many times on the channel. It's been a little bit difficult to diagnose exactly who's going to have the big game. But with Candace Parker out, should help us a little bit more. Now we know the main 4 is going to be Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, and A'ja Wilson. And specifically, Kelsey Plum has been getting the job done in a major way as of late. And once again, she gets a fantastic matchup taking on a team that's been very dreadful defensively. They're 2nd worst in the entire WNBA with an 82.97 defensive efficiency metric. Phoenix Mercury, they've been getting blown out quite often, and it makes sense when you're looking at their statistics. They're just not very good. The only thing they pretty much do is play slow. They have the slowest pace in the entire league and play bad basketball. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're 2nd to last in offensive efficiency, 2nd to last in defensive efficiency. So it's expected to be a bit of a blowout here, but the Las Vegas Aces do have a 93.5 implied team total. So obviously they're expected to score a lot of points. And with no Candace Parker, we have certainly seen Kelsey Plum step up. You look at the trends over these last couple games with no Candace Parker. Well, she was only out 1 game last time out, but that's enough of a sample size for us to kind of get where this is headed. You can see right around 30 minutes for each of the core 4. Kelsey Plum led the core 4 with 31. We saw her minutes spike up to 36 the game prior. So we're starting to see her minutes climb up a little bit more. All 4 of these ladies should get good minutes. And like I said, it's going to possibly be a blowout. But with that being said, I do think that Kelsey Plum's PRA line is low enough to where her production should still be able to outweigh, even if this game for some reason does turn into a blowout. We'll go ahead and pull her up as far as how she's been getting the job done here as of late. And she's starting to really heat up from the field. As you can tell, last time out, 40 points. She went 14 for 18 from the field, 6 for 9 from behind the arc, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Time prior, 3 for 8 from behind the arc, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. She dropped 21 points in that one. But she's also getting the job done in the rebounds and assists. You can see 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 and 1, 3 and 8. Nice little spike there as far as an assist game for her in that one. So she's not too reliant on the scoring. Don't get me wrong. Bulk of her production will come from the scoring, which doesn't really, concern us too much. As long as she's getting those buckets, I think she can hit her PRA prop, like scoring alone if she so chooses. But I do think that her PRA prop has a lot of value here. Talked about the matchup against Phoenix. They've been terrible defensively. And she's been crushing once again as well. Has hit this in 4 of the last 5. She's averaging 31.6 PRA over her last 5. Obviously, that's going to be up a little bit with that huge game last time out with 46. But just very apparent that she's starting to lock in. And talked about it, no Candace Parker. That's a very significant thing, man. This team's so loaded with talent. You take away that one player with that heavy usage, it can certainly add a bunch more towards a player like Kelsey Plum. And I do think that's going to be the case here for her tonight. Pick number 2, I think she continues to crush this PRA prop. And we are going with the over 26.5 PRA here for Kelsey Plum. Talked about it, no Candace Parker, great matchup. It is expected to maybe possibly turn into a blowout, but with such a heavy team total for the Las Vegas Aces, like I said, if it does, think there's a good chance Kelsey Plum's the one doing that work. And, she can hit 27 PRA before the end of the third quarter and then sit the rest of the fourth as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to let the blowout dictate me off her. If it's going to turn into a blowout, really solid chance she is contributing in a heavy way to make it turn into a blowout. So that will be pick number 2, and that will be my 2 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the WNBA tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out. And if you tuned in, you enjoyed, and you're like, this guy knows what he's talking about, I want to lock in over on his premium. That is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. Once again, if you check out my community page, or you go to my YouTube channel, you hit the community tab, you're going to see this post that I do, and I do provide the link there as well, if you find that easier to do that. So wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks WNBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.